Hello out there, YouTube land!
But today we're going to be reviewing this Godzilla, King of Monsters.
Yes.
King of the Monsters. Also, this is 1956, but basically it was just a new coat of paint.
Huh? Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, so there's a lot to unpack here, guys. Let's whip through it here real quick. So, this was a poster that they did for Godzilla, King of the Monsters. This is actually with the diorama, which we kind of sort of tried to recreate a little bit. And of course, you can see it gives you the way to recreate the entire poster there, which he needs to stand up more vertical. But you can see we actually put his, you're supposed to cut out the bottom part.
But we didn't do that.
But we didn't do that. We instead just shoved his tail through the slits. I wonder if you're supposed to, oh, you know what I think? You know, actually, I have no idea. So anyway, there's a way to create that. So it's an authentic color scheme like the 56 poster. Diabolical demon, belching fire, dynamic violence. And we have this text here, blah, 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 rising up from the depths, etc., etc. Savage action! And, oh, mostly part of the box, but Spectacular Thrills is still here, so. Anyway, here's the diorama thing, and there's... So you're supposed to cut out this part, I guess. And then I think the flaps are supposed to stabilize it or something. I don't understand what these flaps are for, actually.
Should we take a look at the Godzilla?
So it's a cutaway here and then... But you can see, you can make the background here with there's airplanes and there's his breath. So you can have the breath actually interact with the... this.
Oh, look at this pipe.
And it's on a gradient as well, so it starts from pale yellow and gets progressively darker orange towards the end, which is pretty cool. Then you have this awesome thing here to actually recreate the poster. So let's put him over there. And so here he is.
He can't move his jaw very much, so I guess this is sort of a retooling.
Yeah, it's... Oh, he doesn't have any jaw action at all. Just enough so you can put his pipe in. And so we don't have actual hand movement here. His hands are molded. There is rotation here because they're on, I think, probably ball joints. There's a ratchet joint here in his elbow. We have a shoulder rotation here. I quite like this guy. I'm going to be honest, guys. I love this color scheme.
I think I like the other Godzilla from the same toy haul.
Yeah, guys. So this is from the... 2022 Toy Haul. You guys can check that out. That video was posted in late December 2022. But I really like that. Like this color scheme, I just find it super appealing. His foots are pretty well here. But this is definitely, I think, they didn't put a lot of articulation in this because I assume they were just like, here's this poster, here's a figure, so you can recreate the poster in 3D. And they just kind of left it at that. But you can see we have. Yeah, he can turn his head a little bit. So it's almost standing straight up in the poster, and I guess you can kind of get that here. You can lean him forward as well. But we have the classic triple spikes here. They did a phenomenal job. I will say this, definitely NECA is doing a better job painting the Godzillas than the last few that we've gotten. We've got some areas of white here on the scales. We got this pink and this red. This is just a really, really... cool conglomeration, I think, of colors. The color scheme here. Face sculpt is really, really good. Very iconic, classic. This light green is almost like he came up through like algae or something.
Which I guess kind of makes sense.
It's algae Godzilla. Well, algae's in lakes. It's not really in the ocean, but I think. I don't know. I don't know enough about algae. Maybe I'm going to take that back, guys. Forget I said that. Because that might be not true. I don't understand how this diorama is supposed to work. Like, I keep staring at these instructions. I don't get it. But we're probably not going to use it anyway, so.
Oh, well. This is still a cool Godzilla to have, even though he's more of a retooling, recolored situation.
Yeah, he is basically about as much of a straight repaint, I think, as you can get. And that's what they're doing, is they're just doing that. That is so wild to me that they made a toy based on a poster. You know what I mean? It's like an ad for a movie.
Still like the King Godzilla versus Mothra better.
Yeah, Godzilla gets Mothra is good. Definitely there's like the 86 Godzilla I personally like a little bit better. But this, I think this just comes together so cool. I like the difference in those greens. And I don't know, like the paint is so random, but I mean, look, it just kind of just gooped on here, but I think it really works. Like, I don't know, I like it. I really like how this came out with the color scheme and everything. I think this is a cool figure. This is probably one of my favorite Godzillas actually that we have. I like this guy quite a lot.
Okay, so
even though
86 Mothra is my current favorite. But I do also like the other repaint that we got of 80-something rather Godzilla.
Yeah, do we have this model here still?
Oh, you mean 56?
Yeah.
No, you don't.
54, 56. Okay, no.
Also, I still like the NES Godzilla. I think this one's cool.
Oh yeah. They did the glitch. We did the glitch shot. Oh, his tail came off. You got to find that. This one is really cool. This one's closer to like an 86, but you can see there's a huge difference in their head sculpt. And he's got these. So he's got these really wacky kung fu eyebrows still. This one, I like the head sculpt better.
This one is still one of my favorites of all time.
The glitched out. The glitched out is really cool. I'll say that. This one, I don't know. There's a charm to this one. I really like this a lot. I don't know why. This is probably my favorite, actually, of the old style Godzillas. I just, like, you see what's on his face? This is so dope. But there's no, like, they didn't paint the tongue or anything like that. It's a black tongue, like, you know, like the figures back then.
Also, by the way.
Would be. That one's got a pink tongue. Red eyes.
Clothes.
Yeah. Yeah, that one's good as well. They also changed the size of the foots quite a bit, as you can see. He's got these massive claw hoppers here.
NES is probably my favorite out of those time periods. Yeah,
the NES is it's just wild to me that NECA has decided to do that. Like, that is such a cool touch. I don't always love their figures, but I think they've done really well with the Godzilla franchise. And I'm sure that's why Toho keeps giving them the license, because they do for the most part, a phenomenal job with it. There's times when the spray painting gets a little bit sloppy. Here it's not, though. Here it is quite exquisite.
What do you think about this one?
This gradient is so cool. Yeah, no, I mean, the glitched out one is...
What about its painting? Is it phenomenal?
It's good as well. This one, they achieved some light. Like, there's 3 areas here. There's this dark area, medium area, and then this light area. And then the light area almost whites out in spots. Just like the gradient. Like, that's not an super easy thing to do. This one is just solid colors, and then it's just got the blocks on it. So just essentially painting blocks. Like, that one looks really cool. But from trying to actually, you know, like if I was trying to paint something like this one is just really good. Like, they came up with something really awesome with this one, I think. I guess that just appeals to that side of it for me, for having painted lots and lots of stuff myself. But yeah, I mean, I like this one a lot. He's been kind of waiting patiently. I mean, you can see it was the 65th anniversary stuff. The 65th anniversary of Godzilla was 2019. So I don't think we've had him since 2019. Or maybe we have. 2020, maybe too. I don't know. I guess it could be since 2019. Huh? I don't even know.
Oh, if it is since 2019.
He's been waiting patiently a long time to get out of his plastic prison.
3 years?
Yeah. Yeah, it's a long time to hang out. Poor Godzilla. Look at him from profile. And he's got ears. The ears I thought were kind of goofy
at first.
No,
this guy has ears too.
Yeah, he's got ears too, yeah.
NES is still actually one of my favorite Godzillas. He's second on my list.
Oh, really? Who's first?
Godzilla against Mothra.
Oh, okay.
I mean, this guy's good. He's just a retool, repaint.
Yeah. Yeah, I like them. I think that color scheme is really cool. And I find the idea is just really entertaining that they went, oh, hey, let's do a 3D Godzilla based on a poster, which is 2D art. that's
also,
awesome.
Look, you can down on his tippy toe.
Yeah, the one thing I don't like about this is that the leg articulation of his hind legs is not great. His stance is the way that he has to stand is a little on the funky side. But, I mean, this one is definitely not. It's clearly meant to just reproduce the poster thing. It's not meant to be hugely articulated or anything like that.
So, like other NECA figures.
For what it is. Yeah, the other NECA figures almost always have more articulation in the Godzilla line. And it's kind of weird that they molded his hand solid. I mean, it's a good pose, though. I like this. This is. I mean, it's good looking stuff what they did with his hands, and you can rotate them a little bit, so you can like give him this incredibly awkward positioning. Where, ow! Hands don't rotate to that extent, obviously, but and the detailing, of course, is good as always. It's always good on the Godzilla. So all the fine details is always really, really strong. No exception here.
NES game. You got an NES game.
I don't even remember that. Back when I played Nintendo, back in the 80s, like I don't remember that being even a thing. I mean, I vaguely remember there was a Godzilla game, but I never played it. So, yeah, very cool figure.
NES has gone about eating this one.
Yeah. All right. You have your own video, which, by the way, guys, you can look
check
at
out our Godzilla playlist.
So there you go. So here he is, the Godzilla, the NECA Godzilla, king of the monsters, king of the wild frontier monsters. And let's give him his pipe.
Anyway, guys, I hope you have enjoyed your look at the King of Godzilla's monster.
King of the Monsters. This was the first time they used King of the Monsters, actually. Was back for that poster. Pretty wild, a lot of history here. I like it. But guys, if you enjoyed it, please give us the old thumbs up. Hit the red subscribe button. If you... God, it's not red.
Red, not red.
It's not red. Guys, hit the...
Just hit the subscribe button.
Just hit the subscribe button if you haven't done so already.
Just do it!
That really helps the channel because of the way that YouTube goes about stuff. But also, guys, if there's a blue notification and comments bell when you care to use those, feel free to do that. And you can look for us on Twitter, but as of 2023, there is no longer any Twitter exclusive content.
This just from now on because I can.
All right.
All right. You can head over to the community tab. So it's no longer Twitter exclusive. You don't even have to leave. You just click the community tab and see what's popping. That's
right, guys. There is actually no more Twitter exclusive stuff. There's some YouTube exclusive stuff, though, however. And any of the display shots that were formerly only on Twitter are posted now to the community tab. And I think in 2023, I might be going back and putting all the display shots, because I still have all the pictures. I might put them all on the YouTube community tab. I'm still debating how much work that's going to be, but I might do that. I might cross-post all of them. So we don't know how long Twitter's going to be around, or we're going to have access to our account. So that might be the thing, is to move everything over to the YouTube community tab. But definitely, if you don't use Twitter and you don't want to go there, you can just check our community tab for all the goodies. But here he is, one last time. The Pipe, the Godzilla, the King of the Monsters from NECA. We will see you all next time. Bye-bye.